We are here this morning at shul.com in the Surfside Kollel Boker. We're reading from Otzar Pelaot HaTorah. It's an unbelievable book that gives you unbelievable insights on different things. Here we're talking about where do you put up a mezuzah, and should you put the mezuzah at the height of your shoulder? So I'm sure many know the halacha l'maaseh because most people have mezuzot, and they know that you divide from the floor till the mashkof, where the door ends on the top, into three parts, and then you take the top third and you put it right at the third. That's brought down in the Ben Ish Chai and many others of where you put the mezuzah. Here we're talking about the concept of putting the mezuzah up at the location of the shoulder. It's well known if you go to a lot of the ancient gates and doors that their heights are unbelievably high. And I don't mean like 8 feet, 10 feet. I mean some of them are 20 feet. Some of them are 30 feet. So like where would the mezuzah go? If it was on the top third, it would be all the way up. You need a whole ladder to get up there to put it. I recently saw doors in Turkey. It was from one of the religious houses of worship. It could have been a church or something of that nature. But the door was like 30 feet tall. I was researching why they had doors that big, and also I was comparing things to the doors of the Beit HaMikdash. Like why were they so tall? And some of the people wrote for different reasons, but I was trying to base it on the fact that there were giants that existed about 2,000 years ago, as we know from the Torah, and that they had doors like that because they had human beings walking through them. No one would build a door that was 25 feet tall if no human being was that height, even if it was for glory. I don't believe that. I believe that it had to have been that there were people that were that tall, and that's why they had the entrances to that height. And so I was researching at that point. The Beit HaMikdash also, the Shara Nikanor, were also extremely high. I don't have the exact measurement. But here we're talking about where do you put the mezuzah? Like where's the height that you're going to put it? Do you put it by your shoulder if the door is 25 feet? Or do you put it like the halacha says in the third? So let's take a look. Masechet Menachot, Daf Lamed Gimel Amud Aleph, Ita. Amar Rabbi Zera, Amar Rab Matna, Amar Shmuel Mitzvah Hanicha et mezuzah betchilat shelish ha'elyon. Very simple Gemara. It says you put it on the third. Yimdod milamata shnei shlish ha'petach. That's Rashi. Very simple. Omnam beYerushalmi Masechet Megillah Perek Dal Halacha Yud Bet Ita שרבי חנינה היה קובע המזוזה בבית מדרשו במקום שהכתף מגיע בעומדו ליד הפתח. So in the Babylonian Talmud they divided it in three, but in the Jerusalem Talmud in Masechet Megillah, Rabbi Hanina, who lived in Israel, he would put it in his Bet Midrash at the height of the shoulder. Okay, Samach nifla ledivrei Yerushalmi hevi hataz in Yorede Asiman Resh Pei Tet Seif Katan Gimel. Ze lashono Samach ledavar nirali bepasuk v'leBinyamin Amar begomer uben ketefav shachen. It says in the pasuk there uben ketefav shachen the horot she'arzo yishkon labetach tfe b'shar aratzot de'ilu b'shar in hasha'at shechina ela b'mkom mezuzah שהיא בין כתפיו של האדם, אבל בנימין חופף עליו כל יום מלבד ובין כתפיו שכן. אוקיי, אציין שגם נהג רבנו בעל המנחת אלעזר, זכותו יגן לנו, שבקביעות מזוזה היה מודד את הגובה לפי כתפותיו. So the בעל מנחת אלעזר would measure the height of his shoulder, וכך קבע את המזוזה כנגד הכתף, that it should be at the height of the shoulder. כפי ששמעתי מפי הגאון רבי מנשה קליין זצ"ל, בעל שו"ת משנה הלכות, וכן נוהג אחריו יבלחתה אדמו"ר שליטה ממונקאץ'. אוקיי. כשזכיתי ברוב פאר ושמחה לחנך את הבית הגדול לתורה, אוצרות התורה, כולל זיכרון דוד לוי. So he says when he had the happiness of being open to open this place, this Beit Midrash, ובאותו מעמד הייתה גם שמחת שבע ברכות לנכדי תחיה, נכדתי תחיה. So he was also doing another affair, שבע ברכות, for his granddaughter. השתתפו בשמחה זו רבנים ודיינים ובניהם זקננו של החתן, הרב הגדול המפורסם רבי פנחס פרידמן שליטה. So he said there was a lot of rabbanim there, and they were putting up the mezuzah. And he's the Rosh Yeshivat Mevachshei Hashem, Rosh HaKolim de Chasdei Belz Atzot HaKodesh. וכך האדמו"ר ממונקאץ' שליטה הופיע בהדרו להשתתף בשמחה זו. He also came, the Admor Mimunkach. תכף בבואו קבע את המזוזה בפתח ההיכל. He put the mezuzah on the door, וראיתי אז שמדד את הגובה לפי כתפו כמנהג המנחת אלעזר. זכותו יגן עלינו. So he saw the Admor Mimunkach that he put the mezuzah on this new building like the Minchat El-Azar at the level of the height of the shoulder. Interesting. Now, this also carries itself to Ashkenazim who roll their Sefer Torah. They have them on the scrolls. We Sfaradim, we have it in the Tik. But if you look at the way that they have the scrolls, they also used to tie it at the 1/3 on the top. Let's look. It says, "Leglo Sefer Torah b'tchila shelish ha'elyon." Atzayin devar nifla shekatav b'derchei chayim b'shalom. In Ot Resh Chaf Hey. Tziva Rabbeinu HaMinchat El-Azar Zechoto again the Glol HaGorah, the belt that you close the Sefer Torah, Sefer Torah B'tchilat Shlish HaElyon, in the 1/3 on the top. Don't put it in the middle, according to him. Uvha'ara in Ot Aleph B'Sefer Vayilkat Abraham, for the Rav Abraham Bar Shabtai Lipshitz B'Siman Kuf Tet Zayin כתב ששמע מהגאון הקדוש בעל דרכי תשובה ששמע מפה קודשו של הגאון הקדוש מצאנז בעל דברי חיים זכותו יגן שיש לעשות כן כמו במזוזה. So he says that you should do it on the 1/3 on the top just like you do the mezuzah. So it seems that the Baal the Gaon Mitzanz, the Baal Devrei Hayim, would put the mezuzah on the 1/3 on the top. If he would do the Sefer Torah, and he mentioned it that way, that's what it seems like. וראה מה שכתב הגאון בעל קצה מטה זצ"ל בספרו שערי חיים על שער אפרים, שער י' סעיף קטן כ"א, שמעתי בשם מרן בעל דברי יחזקאל שצריכים לכרוך המפה על הספר תורה בגלילה למעלה בחציו מהספר תורה. ובענייני בקשתי ולא מצאתי בספרי הפוסקים בשום מקום מזה. אך זה שמעתי משמו הקדוש שאמר הטעם כי דומה לזה מצינו באבנת שהיה הכהן לבוש אותו למעלה. That when the Kohen Gadol would wear the avnet, he would wear it on the top. He wouldn't wear it lower. דהיינו כנגד אצילי ידיו. כפירושו רש"י ז"ל. ועיין עוד בספר דרכי חיים ושלום אות רכ"ה, נזכר כאן לעיל בסמוך. And so here he brings in another insight that when they would tie the Sefer Torah, the scroll, they would do it on the 1/3 on the top. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen v'Amen.